Hey, Miles here, milesbeckler.com. This video reveals exactly how much brand growth I've received on this channel and on this brand from 35 months of content marketing. So you're going to get to look inside of the analytics of my blog, of my podcast, and this video channel, this YouTube channel right here, and this really marks the transition. So I've completed 35 months, which means this next month is my last month of 3 years. It's been almost 3 years since I made my first video. And it's crazy to think that back then I had myself convinced I couldn't do it. I wasn't a content creator. I'm only a behind the scenes guy. Making videos scared the hell out of me, to be perfectly honest with you. And here I am. Now I love it. I'm sharing great value with you. And well, what's the actual results? That's what we're going to jump in and check right here. So first and foremost, I've got 104,678 subscribers at this point in time. I just got a notification from YouTube. My silver play button is on the way. So I cracked that 100,000 subscriber mark, which is pretty remarkable. I think I did that last month, but I'm still kind of blown away at the growth there. So here inside of the analytics, I'm using the old analytics just to keep it the same as all of the past updates. 551 videos. So I'm probably going to end year 3 with about 560 or so videos in 36 months. I'm going to let you do the math on that, but that's been my approach, is a very high frequency of high quality, keyword focused, SEO optimized videos. It averages out to something like 2 a day on average for 3 years. Now, getting more specific, you can see my watch time is up. It's up about 6.8%. I'm pretty excited about that. And you can see right here, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe a week and a half ago, things started to turn up. And you can tell my channel is on the climb right now. And both my view numbers and my watch time are going up. And you might be able to notice here that my average view duration is also going up, even though it is ever so slightly. You can see 6 minutes and 42 seconds is the low there, and then 6 minutes and 25 seconds. So that's about a 20-second increase. So this is just showing you that YouTube cares that they want to see me getting more views, which means more people are clicking on my videos, which means I have better and more engaging thumbnails and titles. They want to see that I have good watch time, which means that you are sticking around. You might as well hit the thumbs up and the like button if you're this far into the video, but they want to make sure you're sticking around, and this data shows that indeed you're sticking around, and also this data shows that indeed you're sticking around a little bit longer because I'm delivering quality videos. That's what it takes to get YouTube to deliver better content. So let's go, and real quick, I want to do a year-over-year comparison. So give me a quick second to set this up here in analytics. All right, so I've got the year over year going here. This current year is the blue line, and last year was the orange line. You can see that my average view duration has dropped a little bit, but my actual view watch time is up about 20%, give or take. And then my views are also up and climbing. I think that's a very important one. What's 40,000 out of 150,000? That's getting upwards of 30%, right? 25% or so. So year over year, things are climbing massively. And let's go back and do 2 years real quick. One more switch on the dates. And you can see right here that over the course of 2 years, my average view duration is about even. And again, I'm about 30% up, 20 to 30% up on both of these numbers here. So this kind of means that I've been in a bit of a channel. There's just so many people searching for digital marketing and how to make money online. It actually is a very small marketplace of people like us who really geek out on this sort of stuff. So I've been in this channel, but I'm breaking out at this point in time, which is really exciting. All in all, it's a compounding effect is what's going on. 551 videos, most of those rank and bring in at least a few new viewers each and every day. Multiply those numbers out, and I'm reaching thousands and thousands of new people each and every day with this brand. It's pretty remarkable if you ask me. So I'm going to turn off the comparison here. And now one last thing, just to pay attention to. So even though I'm down 3% in the last 28 days, 195,000 views. I don't know if my average person watches 2 or 3 videos. If they watch 2, that's nearly 100,000 people who have found me from all of the work I did over the last 3 years. This is why I prefer search engine marketing versus social media marketing. You get long-term benefits. Now, this is inside of my blog behind milesbeckler.com, and you can see from last the 20th of June to the 19th of July, which is the last 30 days on this window here, 38,000 sessions. And you can also see I've taken a little turn up, right? So this low here, 898 sessions in a day, is lower than this one, which is 1,200. And this low one from yesterday is sitting at about 1,300. So this channel is going up, which means I'm getting more people. 38,000 sessions from 26,000 people. Think about that. 26,000 people visited my blog in the last month. And a couple of years ago, nobody visited my blog in the last month, right? It just didn't happen. What's the difference? I'm publishing lots of great content. That's the key. That's what I'm trying to prove through this whole channel, is that this is the process to growing a successful business online. So let's do a year-over-year comparison. Much easier to do here inside of analytics on the blog. And we will have this loaded in a heartbeat. And you'll be able to see that this time last year, over the same kind of time frame, I'm up 64% on sessions, almost 100% more users, right? 91% more users coming to my website. It's almost doubling the number of people. So imagine you have a little storefront in any town USA or any town Europe or wherever you might be, and you had, I don't know, 13,000 people per month walking into your store. That'd be the equivalent of what, 450 per day? Then what about if it had 26,000 people? That's the equivalent of almost 1,000 people walking into your storefront each and every day. That's the power of search engine marketing here. That's what I love. Let's break down where these people are coming down from a little bit more, because the source of the traffic definitely changes over time. So I'm going under the acquisition tab. All traffic, source, and medium is the report that we've got going here. And you can see my Google traffic specifically year over year. Right now it's 54% of my traffic. Year over year it's 114% increased with 150% more users. And this is who I'm working to appease with my content on my WordPress blog, is Google, because Google gets billions and billions and billions of searches a day, possibly billions of searches per hour. It's the biggest traffic source there is, potentially, right? Facebook brags about 2 billion users. How many billions of people use Google? It's astronomical. Everyone uses the Goog. So this is my way of ranking and getting introduced to tens of thousands of new people each and every month. And this is the result of me getting the same content I'm putting out on my YouTube channel transcribed through temi.com, TEMI.com, then copy edited and reworked and essentially reformatted to be put and optimized on my blog, chugging away at it, optimizing things as we go, and it's still continuing to grow. Then onto my podcast. So my videos that don't follow my screen, like this one, this won't make it to my podcast, but the ones that are just me kind of standing around talking and sharing an idea, I call them my talking head videos, those ones all go to my podcast. And you can see we're 20 days in the month, which means we're about 2/3 of the way through the month, which means we got 1/3 left. So my 8,200 downloads so far this month, I could easily see a 50% increase in that, since I've got another third of the month going, which would essentially be another 4,100, which means I might crack into the 12,000 downloads in a month mark. This chart here is showing me that my highs are going up, my lows are all over the place, going up and down a little bit, but a lot of downloads. I'm seeming to get closer in the average. I got a lot of 600 in a day downloads, which is great. Over 150,000 downloads on my podcast. And again, I think I'm going to break that 12,000 downloads mark, which means something to the tune of an average of, I would say, 400 a day. You can check my math on that. All in all, again, this is the same content that I'm putting out. It's just being syndicated. And this is the core idea. And this is what my whole goal of showing on this channel is that in 3 years, and I've said 3 to 5, but man, I'm pretty excited. And I think I've got a big change coming up at the 3-year mark next month. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out on that notification, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be making a noteworthy change in my entire approach here in the next month once I close out the 3-year mark. But within 3 years, I went from doubting that it was possible for me, from being convinced I wasn't a content creator, from being incredibly awkward and uncomfortable on video, to loving this experience, right? I love getting to share with you. I love getting to share the ideas that have helped me, from the tactical stuff to the mindset stuff. I really appreciate you as a subscriber and every subscriber I've got. And I've built a business, right? This is generating a significant amount of cash flow. This Miles Beckler brand right now is generating more cash flow per month than I ever made in a year. right? When I was working jobs and I've managed customer support departments, and this business is bringing in more each and every month than I ever made in a year managing 30 people and commuting and all of that stuff. So the cash flow rewards from this are astounding. The lifestyle rewards from this, I can wake up, I can travel, I can fly across an ocean and keep my business going. I can work from the beaches of Costa Rica, Bali, or from my 20-acre mountain retreat on the lake, and I get to go paddleboard when I want. The lifestyle freedom is truly the biggest value in this process. And why do I have this lifestyle freedom? It's because I've grown an audience of people who know, like, and trust me and trust my opinion on different things within the realm of digital marketing and making money online. So when I recommend products every once in a while, which I don't do often, when I open my membership program for new enrollees, there's a percentage of subscribers who want to take that action. And a lot of people have joined my email list, which is just over 10,000 subscribers right now, and every once in a while I recommend a product that I personally use as an affiliate. Sure enough, dozens, maybe hundreds, maybe a handful of people go obtain that, and I can earn anywhere from $3,000, $5,000, $20,000 to $30,000 from a couple of quick emails. It's not those emails that really truly matter. It's the 500 videos. It's the 3 years of hard work. It's the commitment to showing up, to be here for you multiple times a week. My schedule right now is 3 times per week, and you trust. It builds trust. It builds authority, and that's what you ultimately need to do if you want to create a successful business built around search engine marketing or content marketing. I know you can do it. It takes a lot of hard work, and we have to be patient. We all want it to happen in 30 to 60 days, and it turns out to be a 2 to 3 year program, and that's just the way of the world. So might as well get started. Might as well get on your horse and get progress going. Momentum builds on momentum. You can do this. It's amazing when you're being of service to a group of people. It could be fun. It could be rewarding in many, many ways beyond the financial rewards, but the thank yous and the kudos and the just the high fives from some of you subscribers who are taking action building. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. So if you have any questions, get at me in the comments. If you have anything to say, anything to share, get at me in the comments. I do appreciate that, and I will connect with you on the next video when it is available, which will be just in a couple of days, because I'm still, to this day, putting out 3 videos a week right here and now for you. So I appreciate you. Thank you for your time, and I'll connect with you on the next video. Cheers.